Hi Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, I have a special tarot offer available at a sales price, as usual. And for April, it's called Game On. And this is a reading that resembles a lot of this Aries themed season we are currently on, which for me it's all about our willpower, our courage, the risk taker in us, the type of actions we should be taking, and the type of impulses as well we should be restraining. So basically it's a reading that evaluates what kind of action and risks we should be taking and what kind of those we should be avoiding in order to find the best possible experiences ahead. And it's a reading that can be done generally speaking, or we can channel that same information to love and relationships or career and finances. So if you would like to know more details about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Scorpios, I do feel like the month of April has a lot of reversals, like turning tables, situations changing unexpectedly, like things that were not working well, or in areas of life, circumstances that you feel have not been working very positively. And then those that you feel have been working well, like those are kind of being changed. And you might see that there's unexpected gains or unexpected growth, unexpected solutions and resolutions happening where there has been problems, and you can see something about that you felt like was going well. You can see some challenges in April in it, or something falling apart. I feel like something you were doing or were some of you Scorpios, you were doing something or trying to do something in terms of your work or in terms of a creative project or hobby. It's like you started doing it motivated and you have lost a little bit of the, or you are losing a little bit of the interest, or the passion in it, the flame. It's like something is withering when it comes to interest. So it could be in terms of work, or it can be in terms of activity, or even a relationship. It's like losing interest in something that you were so interested about. And some of you, this is causing you some mixed feelings. Like it's like you feel like you don't understand your own selves. It's like feeling like every time you're close to getting something, you cannot stick with it, or something about it changes and it's not for you anymore. And some of you, it's like it's upsetting you. It's upsetting. It's like some of you are quite upset about either your own nature, how the way you handle it, the way you feel, the way you think, putting a lot of this critical outlook into your own being. Or others of you are doing that in terms of like, what the fuck, why does this keep happening into my life, and projecting that to the whys of ongoing experiences that you're drawn to or drawn to you, and then they don't go very far. Because I feel like for some Scorpios that I'm connecting, this has been repetitive patterns that you're tired of, but at the same time you don't know how to be free from. The good news is that the Hanged Man is here in your opportunity for the month. So as you surrender to the unknown, and as you just reflect upon it, as you allow April to reveal to you the secrets behind, or the purpose behind some things in your life, or even answers to your questions that might come just in very different ways or weird ways. It's like pay strong attention to your intuition during this time, because it is telling you something relevant to your future and relevant to your present concerns. But it's like I feel like some of you, it's like because the answer doesn't make sense, you're too much in the mind. Because the answer that is coming from a soul level, you're channeling information from a very high place, and it's not making sense to your mind, it's not making sense to your objective reality. You're perhaps not looking at it, not admitting it, not seeing it, acknowledging it as a truth. Some of you, it's like the truth is not, or an answer, it's not what you expected, and you will be feeling here the challenge to adapt or to accept something that for you might be somehow hard to accept, because it might go again against your own ideas of what right or wrong is. You have a similar reading to Leo's. I'm sorry. So if you have Leo in your own natal chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, this might be relevant. Here's the Leo card, and it's in a challenge position. And this is again about what you see as right, what you see as your desires, what you see as you wanting, right? Might be, again, different from what you're being taught, from what you're being counseled, from what divine truth and God and your own higher self is trying to let you know. It's like a conflict between your spirituality and your ego. It's like where your spiritual self wants to go and where your ego wants to go. There might be a conflict there that some of you are dealing. Others of you just feel a little bit trapped or imprisoned. Again, in a structure, in a circumstance in your life that you just don't get, or you just don't feel like you can do much about. There's that sense of losing control, or not feeling like in control of your destiny, not feeling in control of situations, not being able to make them, feeling like you cannot make things to your image, let's put it that way. And I feel like some of you, there's this thing about things are changing. What was, and that's usually the challenge here with the Hangman, is that you are in limbo, yes, because there will be things that will be changed. You will be changing very important things when it comes to your beliefs, when it comes to your likes, when it comes to your ways. Things will no longer be what they used to, and you getting that feeling, but at the same time surrendering to this unknown to come, yet to come reality. And on top of it all, being asked to trust and change and all of that, it's like too much for some of you Scorpios. Is just too much to handle because you are very in this controlling energy. And the best thing here is you to follow your own consciousness, to do what you know is right when it comes to the actions you'll be taking throughout the month, when it comes to the type of experiences you'll be having. The Hierophant follows tradition. Usually the Hierophant listens, and it speaks from a place of knowledge and from a place of wisdom. Not always, though, the Hierophant tells us what we want to hear. And I'm feeling like this Hierophant either is your own higher consciousness, that it's like expanding and growing, and you're tapping into a lot of your own potential during April, or the Hierophant is manifested through the words, the counseling, or the teachings that an experience or someone else is activating in your life. The thing is that I'm feeling like the sun energy, the pride, the conviction, the wants of the ego are not handling whatever this wisdom and counseling is. It's like not accepting. Some of you, it's like not accepting how some things are, or refusing to do things in your own best judgment. It's like, you know, when we know that we shouldn't be doing something, or doing something or telling something, but we do it anyways because our ego just needs to feel that. It needs to feel that high. Be careful with those type of actions, because I feel like in the end, it's just going to get harder for you to break free from something, I feel like it's like something that you don't know. It's like some of you don't know what's holding you back. You just feel that presence, right, of something blocking you from progress, or blocking you from truth, from clarity. And so some of you are getting so tired and impatient with this feeling that like non-responsive, that you might be losing control, or I'm sorry, you might be losing it. You might be doing things just to shake things up that you know you shouldn't be doing. Now, others of you, this is the a time where the purpose of all of this is of the month for Scorpios feels like it's a lot about self-development and healing. I feel like some of you Scorpios need loads and loads and loads of healing, and just open your arms to that truth. If you know that you need healing and you need to wait and you need time to get yourself together, or to get a situation to recover itself, or to make sense, or to just improve, if you know that, being that knowing, and let it be. Open your arms. You see, the idea here for you is to be receptive to how things are, even if they don't seem to make a lot of sense. When we quit, and I believe I said the same for Leos, when we quit or when we surrender to the need to have something, we will have the need met, because it will stop being something that has such control over us, that will come effortlessly. When we're trying to control it and push it and push it and push it, we create resistance. So whatever you are resisting, Scorpio, the idea here is just like give into it, because what's coming as you go into May, it's very positive. So hope, faith, direction, truth, dreams, all of that will be a part of what's to come out of this process. So if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, hang on there, because the first weeks of April can be tough, but then as you go into May, you will see that light. You will find back a sense of direction and purpose. If you feel like you don't know if you should give up or not on something, wait. Vision will be, it's like the vision that you're missing on in the beginning will be restored. You will be able to see the truth. You will be able to see if you should or shouldn't do something. The star is an omen, right, of better things to come. So as you go into May, that will be a part of your experiences. And I also feel like this is about restoring faith in yourself and in your future, because some of you might have been as well too attached to the past, and in reality what was is what was, and your future looks really bright if you give it a chance. You have to give yourself a chance, and your dreams a chance, and your future, the future version of life you want to create, a chance, even if it differs a little bit from what you have originally planned. There's something about the original plan of something you were doing versus the actual plan that will be set in motion when it comes for some of you Scorpios to fulfill your purpose in life. It could be that what you wanted your purpose to be, it's a little bit different from what you were figuring out your purpose or the purpose of a situation to be. And it will be okay, because it will bring a new beginning, that it's abundant, that it's stable, that it's reliable, that it's comfortable, that it's filled with precious, 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 precious gifts. You will be gifted the things you desire when you surrender to how things are. Because if you keep pushing it beyond need, I feel like some of you will be causing more harm to yourselves. Because again, the Scorpios I'm connecting with have a lot of healing and personal and spiritual development and purging and transformation to do. So this is all about you. I feel more than anything, this is about embracing your life, embracing your journey, embracing your story, and believing in the next chapters. Not giving up hope because the last chapter ended in a way that made you sad or made you lose some of that faith. For some Scorpios, I feel like there might be unexpected gains. Financial circumstances or things in terms of work might get better, but unexpectedly, again, I keep seeing that there's something here that you were not, it's like something that you don't have a lot of hope actually getting better. So for those of you that are concerned with finances or finding better outlets in terms of your work, I feel like that will probably happen. Again, especially as we go into Taurus season, there might be something that will be rewarding to you financially wise. You might get also hear some type of offer to work in something that's going to feel like a dream, that's going to bring hope to your material world. It's like doing something special professionally, being invited to be a part of something or to do something that really excites you, and it brings you hope or restores hope into your life, or being offered something. Sometimes just a simple compliment, it's a gift on its own, and it can have such a healing effect on us. So whatever it is that is coming your way, it will be well deserved, and something for you. Again, open your arms to receive, to make it a part of your life, because it's just adding value. Things that you believe are you are losing, you are not losing. They're just shifting. There's a shift that it's not yet fully done, right? So it's not yet, the process is not completed. So of course that this might bring that notion of transitional period where we just don't know what we're doing or even who we are or where we should be going. It's okay to feel that way, but in the midst of all of that, if you turn into the development of your spirituality and of understanding of higher truths, I feel like there's so much you can reap. Then when all of this is done, you will be able to reap so much in your world, in your life, where you will feel like that control is regained. I also feel like some of you feel rejected or abandoned. This could be abandonment issues or an actual situation where you have felt rejected. It could be about love or about people in your life that you feel like have been denying you something. I feel like you will find in you a way to forgive or a way to let go of feelings of rejection or denial. Because I keep getting that some of you feel like you have been denied the love or the care or the things that you feel you were entitled of. Again, I keep getting the feeling of the ego here, your entitlement versus some lessons that you were learning. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.